is the only direction we know. That's the only direction that we go. We soldiers of the sales tribe. We chauffeurs of the conversion drive. We get-her-done hustlers who live on a success high. We were born with sky in our eyes, with the taste of cloud on our tongues, and we never really did get along with gravity. We don't play well with descent. We find that horizontal lines leave us far too confined, so we keep catching cases for breaking the laws of motion because floating is in our nature, and we have a stronger devotion to the act of evaporation than that of precipitation because we never really learned how to fall. Nah, we only know rise. We only speak fly, which is why up is the only direction we know. Up is the only direction we go. And I'm pretty sure that all started when we were like 3 or 4 years old, right? With the one word that we all wanted to be when we were little. What was it? Huh? No, I don't mean the job titles. No, stop it. Stop it. Somebody's like, I wanted to be a financial professional. No, stop it. Stop it. One word that we all wanted to be when we were little. What was it? Bigger. All we wanted to do was get big, and then bigger, and then bigger. And we did until suddenly we didn't. Suddenly, without warning, nothing. We stopped getting bigger. Then something interesting happened. It's not like we suddenly stopped caring about growth and reaching the next level, but something shifts as you make peace with that final ruler mark of height, right? It's like once we all reach a certain age, we learn to keep growing ourselves in other ways because we are unstoppable in our definition of grow. And up is the only direction we know, and so the paychecks get bigger. What? Responsibilities get bigger. Okay. Overwhelm gets bigger. What is happening? Number of hours without sleep gets bigger. I don't like it. And suddenly, all the wrong things start jumping up to the next level. Next thing you know, I got next level sleep deprivation. When did that start? Next level blood pressure. Are you sure? Next level cholesterol. These are my numbers, doc. I got a next level waistline. When did I get a next? Why are these pants so tight? Whose belt is this? Is it just me, or is the next level suddenly not looking so sexy? I don't know about you, but I feel like sometimes I was way more sane like 3 levels ago, you know? But I get it. You can't make that the theme to your conference, right? You know? Can't be like taking your business to the previous level. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So then maybe then our ability to truly climb to our next lies in how we define the word next. I mean, the next level cannot just remain about getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's unsustainable. In order to create truly sustainable, perpetual growth, we have to transform the words that we measure from simply bigger to better, wiser, healthier, more present, more resourceful, more resilient. Maybe the next level is not actually about preparing for what you know is next, but about preparing for not knowing what's next. Training a disruption mindset means training to prepare for the unknowns, right? Being able to handle any ways that the game might change, that's what trains us to be able to constantly change the game. That's why I wanted to start creating this access to inspiration, because the truth is, no matter what business you are in, you are also in the business of inspiration. As a leader, as a communicator, As a salesperson, as an executive, you have the ability, you have the responsibility to inspire loyalty and commitment from your customers, from your workforce, especially in your leadership. This is why when I'm training high-level leaders, I have to get them to unlearn first, right? They come to me, they're like, how did you do that? How did you do that? How did you connect with, I was in a room of 5,000 people and you made me feel like you were talking to just me. I was in the back row. How did you create that kind of intimacy? And I always have to get them to unlearn first, right? I'm always telling them, okay, well, first what I need you to do is to stop speaking to people like they're business cards. Stop talking to people like they're corporate bullet points that you need to check off, right? They are connected to something deeper than just the words, deeper than just the work. They're connected to the service within the work, to the purpose within the service. This is where the world is going. It's why you're hearing so much about it. Scott talked so much about meaning, about connection, right? Because 71% of consumers, they prefer buying from brands that align to their values. People are more attracted to values and purpose and meaning than ever, which means people want to see themselves in you, to see themselves in your brand, in your messaging, in your story. When you tell a story, you create the opportunity for you to find yourself in others and for others to find themselves in you. Why? Because people listen differently when they feel like they're listening to one of their own. That's why my litmus test for success is not just inspiration. You know, I feel like as an inspirational speaker, that should be the base level, right? No, my litmus test for success is authenticity. Authenticity. When I'm speaking to, say, a room full of cardiologists, because you know how they get down, right? That's a lit crowd right there. And I come up the stage and they're like, oh my God, that was crazy. So wait, so you're not a doctor? That's when I'm like popping my collar and brushing my shoulders off like I did that. Why? Not because I got up there inauthentically and said, hi, I'm Dr. Andrews, but just because I began telling stories and connecting it to their business, telling personal stories, connecting it to their business data. I began using story as the vehicle to help them find themselves in me, and they do. But in order to get them to listen to me like I was one of their own, I had to first learn how to listen to them like I was one of their own, right? Effective storytelling begins with effective story listening.
The power of story listening is what will empower your storytelling. That's what you want to make sure that you're building that customer strategic platform on, that you're always making sure that you do in-depth listening. Innovate how it is that you listen first. See, maybe the next level is not someplace that you jump up to, but it's something that you join. A team that you've joined like an occasion to rise to. A family you've chosen because of how they ignite you. See, we've all grown up hearing the phrase, they say you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. But you know that's not true. Maybe we can't choose the people we share common DNA with, but we can choose the people we call family because of something common we share. We do have the choice to be bound to people by purpose and mission and service. And when you choose that, you do so knowing that it won't always be smiles and good times. I mean, have you met family? Things are not always comfortable or easy with the people involved in your growth, but that's true of most things that help us better ourselves. So true lifelong learners, people who are truly committed to growing ourselves, welcome those discomforts that ultimately make us better.
And you will harness the power of this community the moment that you embrace that the person sitting next to you, whether they are a BFF or someone you have never met, they are less competitor and more valuable asset. That you are less the Steph Curry to his LeBron, and you are more the Venus to her Serena. For at the end of your US Open match, you share the same name. You live the same story. You are family. And maybe that is how the next works. access a network of empathetic experts who perpetually raise your net worth. We surround ourselves with people who keep raising our bar and raising our stakes and raising our ability to conquer whatever comes our way, because we have the next level team that knows that we of the sales tribe, we of the conversion drive, we of the get her done hustlers who stay on a success high, we only know rise, only know look up and aim up.
This, my friends, is how you will change the game up. The whole point of coming to this CEO roundtable is to meet up and push each other to leap up.
And reach out to peers who reach up and help lift each up and learn how to speed up and lead up and keep up
And show this world you are unafraid to beat up gravity and turn the heat up drastically until you burn defeat up masterfully and crush any limiting beliefs that try to sneak up,
and take a broom to all your haters and sweep up and help your clients' bottom line get the bleep up. Because our next level of relationship nurturing, oh, well, that's next to none. And our level of innovation that keeps us on to the next, on to the next one, like done and done. Next, happy customer, please. More time to help the next client with the next need and still outperform the competition from one day to the next. We would tell them better luck next time, but let's be honest, they ain't gonna get it next time, because we've positioned ourselves to perpetually be next in line. And the next time, oh, that's still ours. The next chapter, yeah, we already wrote it. Oh, the next closing, we own that too. The next prospect, the next referral, that's all our stuff. Matter of fact, just tell the whole world the next round is on us. We are rising. We are rising. We are rising. We are rising to the occasion. So let